Shalom everyone, I hope that you're doing fantastic. Thanks for joining for another daily reading. Today is the 17th. Happy birthday, happy anniversary, all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and just get in here. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Thank you, sweet divine, for clear, defined messages. I bind, block, and rebuke all negative forces. And I invite your spirit of truth and understanding and wisdom. What do you want to say in this reading? Thank you for your Holy Spirit. Thank you for leading and guiding us into all truth, even if it's sharp truth. We thank you for it because it keeps us upright. What do you want to say out here? Let's just do a little cross spread here. Thank you, sweet divine. All right, so the basis of what we're going to talk about here is the goals and manifestation of goals that people have and what they've been working hard on. And this card states that something's fixing to soon pay off, okay? So in the past position, apparently there had been a competition. Some of y'all are dealing with things on your job and maybe just trying to, get some type of a raise or something like that. Something took place for some people, though, where there's a forgiveness in the outcome. Somebody's had some setbacks, okay? And with this conflict in the past position, where they tried to manifest something here and thought that something was going to pay off, but apparently there's been a big fight, okay? And, or was. Somebody is... Look, there's please forgive me in the outcome, and in the right now moment, there's also forgiveness showing itself here as well. Somebody at the top of their mind is wanting to walk away from something that has been nothing but a heartbreak, okay? And when you walk away and come to a place of forgiveness, and somebody can forgive, that's a beautiful place to be. So we are definitely getting somebody who's feeling maybe a little bit insecure as well. There's been a failure. Something took place where there's a lot of regret around the situation. But like I said, the divine's showing a forgiveness here. Let me go another round here. Okay, it could have been a divorce. Somebody wanted a victory in the past, and my phone keeps going off here. Somebody wanted a victory in the past. Maybe somebody won or thought they did, but there's something here really big about moving on. Somebody had been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. Obviously, we have rivalry showing itself here, and somebody's been a real big fast talker. This aggression really big coming out here. At the same time, somebody got some type of victory in the past, but then we've got setbacks, and so it's kind of, I guess it just, the divine's showing us two sides then of something. Yeah, because the devil's right here. You're either going to, somebody really being tested for forgiveness sake. At the top of their mind, there's a heartbreak. Somebody knows that they've invested in some stuff and it's done nothing but cause some type of restraints. Obviously, if the devil has to come out here, that there's toxic energies around. This can be what they call karmic relationships. People that don't have no soul really on the inside of them. They don't care. They're all about their addictions. This can go back to the industry. This is in the up and up. If you are passing this test and knowing that you've got to come back, because it is showing, please forgive me in the outcome. Whatever the divine is showing here for this person who's been in nothing but a conflict and just fast talking, rebellious energy is really showing itself here. Somebody been mad because somebody won something, and apparently somebody that the devil don't like it when he loses. Or those people, or whatever it is, there's a devil in the mix right here. Or somebody's wanting to speak about that devil. Because we are seeing somebody wanting to walk away. Yeah, it's hard work. For a lot of y'all, this has to do with work. Okay, the devil energies can go back to bosses and things like that. Also can go back to a father as well, and somebody is being, you know, tested or was tested around a father energy, or somebody that you looked up to like a father, or somebody else had a wrong motive around it, caused some type of conflict, and that's definitely what it's showing here. I do like, though, that there is positive outcomes, and even though there's been a fight, there is a forgiveness showing itself here, and there's a warrior showing itself. Yes, there's a victory here. We got a victory here and a victory here, and something is going to be very public, or already has been public. Okay, let me take some words on this. See what's going on. You know, if you're crying over things that have taken place in the past and you're unwilling to grow up, there's somebody really being tested right now about devilish things. Okay, there's self-pity out here, and that's not going to get you anywhere. Really, it's not going to get you anywhere. Whoever that person is that's showing up in this reading. Seeing all kinds of captive, chained, bondage, restrictive energy. There's seduction showing it. So look, somebody comes around you today and wants to seduce you. You really need to resist the devil so that he flees. We do have walking away at the top of the mind, okay? And being efficient and being responsible is right there at the top of the mind. That's positive, okay? But if you don't walk away and your outcome is showing that you didn't resist, and you're going to have to come back and say, please forgive me, please forgive me, please forgive me, that, you know, I wouldn't chance not passing this test, whatever this devil is showing it. Because it is showing somebody going to have to come back and say, I'm sorry for something. Because there's a war still. Somebody here will be an overcomer. But what part of that are you on? Because we've got victory here, which means if there's a victory, then somebody's losing something and somebody is winning. Only you know your situation is coming out here. There's somebody around a situation, nothing but a fast talker. Okay? They're nothing but a fast talker. And they're in rebellion. Okay? This one wants to come out. Organizations is showing up. Well, the devil energy could also go back to organizations as well. Okay? But like I said, if that's past energy for you, because somebody in the past had already won something, even though there's some kind of setback and the devil's showing up here, and you still got to overcome this devil restrictive energy that's been around you in your business or in your home with an ex or whatever it has been. The divine wants you to do the right thing. This organization is really showing itself here, and it will get involved, whatever that organization is for you. There's change of residence here. Yeah, there's a tower energy showing itself here. Broken pride is showing up here. Sudden broken pride. We got a victor at the bottom of the deck. You're so handsome. Like I said, there's testing going on here, guys. Yes, and there will be a judgment on it. Okay? There's a death issue for some people. And prudence is at the bottom of that deck. Okay, let's take a room. Divine, what else do you want to bring out here? Yep. There's money issues. There's the X itself. So we have a fax and we have a fox, and we know what the fox is. Fox will go right back to the mark of the beast, okay? And not good. Somebody being tested. Okay, if I just want to take the letters there that I'm seeing. We have necessity, and also that can go back to rebellion with the X energy. Give me just a second. So this necessity is a difficult lesson. This is a lesson because somebody's being tested right here where a lesson is concerned with all this toxic stuff. Sacrifice with energies that have taken place as well. And somebody just really look, there's a lot of money actually being shown here with the devil. A lot. We've got hidden money and secret sex and property showing itself here. And high time pride and ego showing itself here. Actually, we got tower energies twice because the devil can go back to the tower as well. But this goes back to a strong compulsory tie. Well, that goes right there to the devil energy, and somebody don't want to let go of something, but they've got a mark on them. There's a mark of the beast somewhere. There's been searching for essentials. Somebody's been put out, but we also got energies here of a divine gift, hospitality, fortune, winnings. A gift is reciprocated and successfully applied. There's deterioration and poverty and crisis, though, for those who are undeserving, and a foretold betrayal, and you're being foretold that somebody being tested here, and either you're gonna give in to the devil and then get the mark of the beast upon you. Money ain't everything, people. It really just ain't everything. We got a lot of wealth showing out here. We got the Fihu, and this goes back to livestock back in the day was money to people. Okay, at the same time, this is a recovery. So those of you who are passing the test, and we've got victory showing itself here. This is a recovery. This is trust and gain and trade, and something that's hidden that comes to the light. But it talks about beware frauds as well, and that's for some people. That's why they keep coming in like they do with this devil energy to seduce you. Okay, because they know that there's been hidden things. They've been trying to manifest it for a while. Okay, they're thinking, it's going to soon pay off, soon pay off, soon pay off, soon pay off. They've done nothing but cause conflict and rivalry and losses and restraints, and somebody at the top of their mind, the person who's in the upright, who's going to win this victory, they know the things that have been invested in just has not paid off. There's somebody at the top of the mind that's winning this, that even though they've been slow moving, you've taken your time, you've been calculated with it, or you are, by the end of the day, there is a please forgive me. So this, for a lot of you, this already been past stuff going on. There's a warrior showing itself here, a wounded one, but it's a warrior energy showing itself. There's a victory out here. I want to take a Hebrew on this. Thank you, Divine, for always forewarning us. So if you're, have been in situations with your boss or with the father figure energy, or dealing with industry stuff with these organizations, that could even go, actually the devil energies can also go back to religious matters. Okay, I say that because the devil could be found right there in your churches itself. All right, and things have taken place. This energy right here is churches throwing people out. All right, and somebody being really tested for it's also a forgiveness card as well. And somebody wants to walk away and ask for forgiveness, and somebody from your past don't like that. Well, those people are out of here. People can't forgive. They're not forgiven. Okay, they already sold their soul to the devil. Okay, we have the Gimel here, and this is walking and having movement, and this is the rich and the generous man. So those of you who this is all past energy, and you've had this ridiculous stuff going on with the rebellion, because the rebellions come out here 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Okay, they never win. Those of you who want to talk about this stuff, there is a forgiveness here. This is being rich and generous and moving and taking action, and there's been a gale storm. There really has been a gale storm. So we have Lux here, and that will go back to an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. And people have got to play that way. They're just a lost cause, okay? We got Geeks here, which still take us back to the tower energy, knowing things as well on the internet, and it's been addictive energies coming out with that stuff, and people doing things on the internet that has been not nice, okay, as well, where money and sex and all kinds of stuff. People do all kinds of stuff on the internet. All right, but anyway, we're really getting pride and ego out here, really big, taking it back to the tower. Look, we have the naughty figs out here as well. We also have the FG. So we have an F, a G, an L, and an X, and an A out here, whatever that means for you. We have laugh and fall. I just read scripture this morning how the divine laughs at He does laugh at his enemies every single day. He makes them fall down when they want to make you a prey. You don't have to worry because he's got everything worked out. This devil is nothing but a test, and you can find your way out. You can. And it's done by walking by faith and not by this sensual stuff. That's why these people are in rebellious energies, because they just, if I can touch it and feel it and lay with me and give me the money and ooh yeah and all that stuff, gets them in trouble. They're lost. They're just lost. You need to run away from people who want to, an eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. If you're in the truth, you will speak the truth and you will be bold in the truth. Okay? These people want to bully you. You get right back in your face with the truth. You resist this stuff and you just make it go away. Okay? Because it cannot stay. It just can't. This is under judgment. This devil energy is under judgment. So you're either going to find divine grace today and find forgiveness, and the divine will forgive and heal your businesses and your homes and things like that. Even move you out of a change of residence, maybe even where you live. Okay, there's a judgment. There's a big awakening coming out here today for us to take a look at. So I guess I'll just leave it. Where am I at on time? Let me just take one more. Let me take one of these. Since we've been talking about animals lately, we already got livestock out here. Next year's the year of the ox, remember? So we have the deer. So there is innocency here. The deer represents the buck, right? We've got a lot of wealth showing itself out here. We've got peace and serenity and something that's gentle, but it's not completely defensive is what the deer represents. This is a natural beauty with the deer, strong and brave. Again, innocence, and there's an ability to be vigilant, and it's very fast moving. Yes, you are. When you see this thing coming, so I don't think so. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. You're already lost cause. I'm walking away. Okay, and I'm going to go for this forgiveness and get a victory today because it's really showing, and it's public, and it says healing on this card. All right. Anyway, this beautiful actual energy to me. I love when the divine shows us what's around us. I mean, we're tested all day long, every day. We're to guard our heart, okay? Because we do know that there's one out there that wants to prey on you. Okay, because of this rebellious stuff. Look, we're going into an age of rebellion in itself. People better stand up and start learning how to exercise their spirit, because that's why the divine said it in the Revelation day when I read it, that he said I have to come back and rule them with an iron rod, because it's nothing but, look, he's knocking the towers down, There's nothing but pride and ego here. He has to, in this age that we're going in. It's amazing what's coming out here. But anyway, there's a last stand here and pushing through and not giving up, and something's positive, and there's a victory for someone. If you can resist this devil, he will definitely flee from you, and the divine give you everything back that is stolen from you. Now that you have an understanding that this is just a testing. These are people who couldn't pass a test. They're a lost cause. Okay? All right, guys. Until next time, shalom.